Meantime, big news in the New York metropolitan area, I think for the nation as well. The end of an era. Eli Manning retiring after 16 seasons with the New York Giants. He's leaving as the NFL's highest paid player ever, making a record $252 million in salary during his career. To former NFL great and Teamworks author Chris Valletta joins us right now. You know, I was going to ask Chris some tough questions. I shook his hand before he came up here. He crushed it, so it's just going to be a kissy interview. Very good to see you, my friend.
Great to see you.
What
Thank
do you make of this? That he's... I still think he has some years left in him, but what do you think?
Oh, I still think I have years left in me. Are you kidding? That's natural. Forget it. But the NFL stands for not for long. You know, the average NFL career is just under 3 years.
Is that right?
It is. And so the fact that he played 16 is just remarkable. He leaves with 4 NFL records. He leaves with 27 New York Giants records. He has 2 Super Bowl rings. You know, there was a concern when he came into the league 16 years ago about, is he going to be under his brother's shadow, right, Peyton's shadow, his dad's shadow? This is a dynasty family. The Mannings will go down in history as probably the greatest quarterback family in history. Look, as an offensive lineman, you dream to protect a quarterback like that, but there's other dynasty families. And in the lineman world, it was the Matthews family. They played over 20 years. He's got quite a legacy that he's leaving behind him.
And I know you said it's business. You're telling me during the break on what happened to him. I always felt like it was just cruel how he had to be benched this season, as if the backup did anything better. It just ached, you know?
You know, it's hard. It's hard. It's emotional because you grow up playing a game that sort of matters because it's for the love of the game. When you get into the NFL, it's about putting butts in seats, and it's about selling tickets and winning championships. And they had
New York press can be very fickle.
And
right?
yeah, well, no, they're very forgiving. They're very forgiving. But look, he went through it. It's typical. It's par for the course. It's tough, but no one.
But he could have gone other places. Don't you?
I think he could. I think a lot of teams would look at him, but I think he knows when to leave the party. I think it's smart.
Yeah, apparently he got a phone call from Derek Jeter, who wished him well. They were 2 iconic New York athletes, widely respected. And I didn't realize in the past they both bucked each other up when they had their tough periods. So they're kindred souls.
Just like in business, great leaders inspire other great leaders. And I think the great thing about Derek Jeter and Eli is if you just look at the measurables, the things like who's faster, who could bench more, who could throw the farthest, neither of them are on the top list.
That's right.
But when you look at the soft skills, the grit, the determination, the perseverance, the dedication, the discipline, all of those things that you can't measure, you see why both of them had the most amazing careers that they had. It's why I believe athletes make the best business people. That's because those instinctive skills just that are ingrained with them are what we need in business.
Well, you could be a team owner, you could be a top
you could do
coach.
anything.
What do you think he'll do?
I think he'll have his pick. First of all, I think he'll take some time off. He's got a little bit of money in the bank. He's going to be okay.
A little.
But I think he'll take his pick with commentating. I think he'll have endorsements. I think he'll probably try to do some things with his camps like his older brother does. And the Manning family is notorious for giving back. This is a player that made an impact, not just an impression. And I think that's what's most important. He is the model athlete and role model for America's youth, and really the type of athlete that we should be really looking towards for modeling the future after. I'm proud of him and I'm inspired by him,
real
despite
quickly.
the fact I'm a Patriots fan.
Yeah, you read my mind. Tom Brady, what do you think he does?
Look, Tom Brady's in a unique spot. He's physically still able to play. He is the face, the legacy of the Patriots organization. But there's, his house went up for sale. He said he's open to looking at teams. I just don't see Tom Brady leaving New England. However, I said I would never see Michael Jordan leaving Chicago, and he left. So it's up for grabs. I think the Patriots will make a hard run to make sure he stays in New England. But you just never know.
You don't know. All right, Chris, thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
Well, the questions were too tough, right?
No, it was okay. You give a good handshake, too.
Yeah, all right.